You're called an idealist, a wishful thinker, a daydreamer. You're considered unrealistic for expecting better. You ask friends for help and are snubbed because they are blind to what are, in fact, the realistic possibilities that you can naturally see. Thing is, you are not fantasizing, but rather decoding patterns. You are progressing life's equations and are aware of how things might add up or resolve by following certain paths. Your disappointments aren't petty or spiteful, but rather genuine sorrows over what could have been. Whether or not you're technically psychic, you are empathic and possess gut feelings that some call clairsentience, a deeply intuitive knowing beyond the five senses. You don't need to imagine what it feels like to be dismissed as impractical, unreasonable, irrational, foolish, or romantic, since that's what you typically get back. Greek mythology describes the phenomenon via the story of the curse of Cassandra, the Trojan priestess who told true prophecies but was never believed. I once knew someone named Cassandra who, like her namesake, was too often disbelieved. In aid of breaking the curse, whether symbolically or magically, I put together a sort of talismanic mini treasure chest containing 30 parchments, each with a snippet from literature in opposition to the curse. They were all positive affirmations and earnest wishes, essentially promissory notes. Did the talisman work? Well, I don't know, for this particular Cassandra eventually gave up staying tuned to my frequency. So disappointing. And let's embrace disappointments as badges of honor, because we are in fact or unappointing ourselves from positions imposed upon us by our upbringing, by society, or on our own. Perhaps you have appointed yourself to be another's cheerleader. Perhaps you appointed yourself to be the curator and custodian of a friendship, likely according to a false core belief that feelings and goals would be mutual. Every sense of disappointment is your own self-unappointment or resignation, a stepping down from a position. In the game of chess, resignation ends a game by conceding defeat without being checkmated. There can be a quiet dignity in, yes, running away from situations and relationships that prove themselves to be dead ends according to your own clairsentience. They call you an idealist, but that's not what you are, and I know that by my own clear perception. I'm Professor Oddfellow, and this is Penetralia.